a person has a free will and he chooses what to do. Very rarely Hashem interfere with the person's free choice. Very rarely. Usually Hashem does it to kings, prime ministers, presidents, people that are supervising a large group of other people, like a nation, in the army, in different places. But ordinary people, they have free will, free choice to do whatever they choose to do, and eventually they have to deal with the consequences of their action. When they chose good, they'll be rewarded, and when they choose bad, they'll be punished. And they have to deal with the new reality that is created after they committed an action where they did something good. It changed the future, it changed the situation, it changed their status in heaven, it changed Hashem's opinion on them. Maybe yesterday it was wicked and now it became righteous, what we call Baal Tshuva. Like the Rambam say, yesterday was hated and today is loved and welcomed. So we see that the status of a person is changing based on his action. When he does good, he improves his situation, his future, his path, and his next world. Everything is going to be influenced positively. When he does bad, against the rules of Hashem and the Torah, it doesn't mean Hashem would lock his hand that he won't be able to do bad. He will get the permission to do whatever he chooses. When it's bad, it's bad. And later he's going to have to deal with the consequences, what he lost, the punishments, the new reality that has been created, his studies, Hashem's opinion on him, his next world, and so forth and so on. But definitely when a person just went and stole something, and he said, well, brother, now when you did it, it means Hashem wanted it, don't be depressed, you have to stay happy. That's total nonsense. That's way against the Torah, against the principle, against everything. When you did something bad, it means Hashem did not want it. But he did not hold you and did not force you not to do bad. However, when you're about to do something bad that's going to influence another person, that's now a whole different story now. It's not only your consequences and your reward or your punishment. Now it's someone else's life going to be affected. Here, there is a higher chance that Hashem will interfere with your action. Meaning, if you wanted to shoot someone and kill him, and Hashem wants him alive, he will make you miss, or that the gun will not work, or the police will pass by, or this person will bend down in the last minute. So there are many, many ways to get saved. Why? Because Hashem doesn't want him dead for X amount of years. Therefore, you won't succeed. But if it's something that can be fixed, for instance, you steal from him. He doesn't deserve to lose. He's a righteous person. He's honest. He doesn't steal. He doesn't collect interest. He gives all the credit to Hashem for all the parnasah and the living that he makes. And you chose to steal. Your choice right now is to steal from him. You saw that he has a lot of money in his pocket. The pocket is hanging in the mikveh, his pants. And you went and stole money from his pocket, even though he doesn't deserve it. What happened? The $200-300 he stole from his pocket, Hashem always owes him this money. He won't go from his annual budget. Why? Because you only lose money when you committed a sin, when you deserve to lose money. Nobody can lose a penny if he's clean. So if you lose, that means it's a temporary loss. It could be used as a test. I'm testing you to see how you react. We saw in the Gemara that Rabbi Yochanan was learning with Rish Lakish, and Rish Lakish was a Baal Tshuva, he used to be a gangster. And now he became a very important Chacham. And one day Rabbi Yochanan came to the yeshiva and he could not focus. Usually it was like a shark, brilliant. The brain was very sharp. So he asked him, what happened to you, Rabbi? Today you cannot focus. So he said to him, on my way here I was mugged. Few guys on a gangster on the street, they robbed me. They took my wallet. So some people that don't understand the way the concept of the Gemara works, they think that he was upset because he lost some money. It's nonsense. People in this level, the Tanaim HaKadoshim, the last thing they worry about if they lose money, because they know Parnasai comes from Hashem. He was upset that if I lost money, it means I did something wrong. Maybe I myself took something that it's not mine. Maybe I failed in charging interest from a Jew and I wasn't supposed to. Maybe I did not have enough emunah that Hashem made me lose money. Maybe I caused the damage to another Jew by saying something. It means that I did something wrong. Otherwise, why would Hashem send me this gangster? So Rish Lakish told him, give me 5 minutes. He went out to the street. Remember, he used to be himself a gangster. He found his friends from the old days, and he threatened them that if the wallet won't come back, they're going to have a business with him. And a minute later, the wallet was right back, and he gave it to him and said, here is your wallet. And Rabbi Yochanan went back to learn just like normal. What do we see from here? When he realized that it was all a test, it wasn't really a punishment, he relaxed. As long as he thought that he's getting punished for something, the level of fear from not committing sins was so high, so they were very, very worried. Whenever something bad happened to them, immediately they began to investigate, what have I done wrong? Not like today. Most people today, not only they don't check anything in their past or what they are doing when they get punished, when there's something bad happened to them. When a rabbi or a speaker or a friend will tell them, check your actions. Maybe you did something that Hashem is angry at you, they get very angry. Today you must be politically correct faker. You cannot tell the people the truth. You cannot tell a person that is sick or a person that is in a hospital or a person that lost money or had an accident or God forbid got cancer. You cannot come to him and speak to him man to man and say to him, hey buddy, maybe you should check some of the things that you do. Maybe Hashem is very upset with you and he gave you this punishment. If you tell him that, he will be very angry at you. If you say it in a speech, right away half of the public will become your enemies. Why? Who told you to speak for Hashem? Who do you think you are? You're a prophet? What do you know? But they don't understand that when a person speaks like that, he doesn't claim that he knows. No one knows why Hashem does what he does. But the person knows the concept. The concept is written. You don't need to be a genius to know it. That when Hashem punishes a person, there must be a reason for it. When a person is sick, has to be a reason. When he loses money, has to be a reason. When he's single for a long time, it must be a reason. All these things that happen to people and make them upset and sad, it has to be a reason. If it's not from this life, it's from previous life, or the one before, or the one before. But it's definitely started somewhere in your choices, the choices that you made. And if people do not understand this concept of midah keneged midah, it's like a building that has 4 poles and one of them is broken. Any minute this building will collapse completely because you don't understand the concept, the way Hashem supervise and manage and maintain the creation. It's written in the Talmud how it works. It's always measure for measure, always. If you don't see it right now, it may take a few years until you realize the measure for measure. But it has to be measure for measure. You understand? And meaning what you have done, for good or for bad, that's the way Hashem will react to you. Why? To hint to you, that's why I'm responding to this or to that. This is the way it works. Particularly, we cannot say why this person lost 200 and the other one lost 1,000. We don't know. What we do know is paying for something. Or it's a test, like with the story of Rabbi Yochanan. If the money will come back, then you know it was all a test. Someone chose to hurt him, someone made a damage to his property, he is innocent, the person made a choice, Hashem does not interfere with his choice, later he will punish him for that, and the person who is a victim now is victimized by the choice of a wicked person, Hashem will make it up to him sooner or later. This is the way this concept works.